see you.
Because I would get that on a daily basis.
I could see it. So
I was actually mistaken for her. Like
you really do look like Julie Brown, like when she was young. You know?
I hear it all the time.
Still,
I mean, not so much now.
You don't look like her now, but in the video you do. That was great. We're gonna have to do skeletons.
What do you think, fellas? Are there any male listeners? Are there any comments from anybody watching or listening? Oh God, I hate the show. This fucking show.
RewBee's World.
Well, anyway.
It's a good show.
All right. Do we break or we go straight?
No,
to
we got to do skeletons.
All right. Okay, let's go to skeleton. You know this song, right?
Maybe not. She might not.
What do we call you? Just Ed or Red?
We call her Colette.
You can call me Colette. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is. You know this little ditty. As Rue would say, oh, it's just a jingle. It's a little jingle.
You said.
No, that's what Paul McCartney said.
Right.
All right. Go ahead, Colette.
It's called Skeletons in the Closet, and we need to get a skeleton from your closet.
No.
Missing persons. By the way, didn't you open up for the missing persons like 2-3 weeks ago or something like that?
We opened for them like a month ago.
Right.
It was awesome. I got
Holy shit. I love Dale Bozzio and the drummer.
They were
Terry.
great.
Terry Bozzio's there too, right?
No, Terry's no longer.
Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same.
They're still pretty amazing, though.
The drummer was just as good as Terry Bozzio?
Yeah, he was.
Fucking Mental Hopscotch is a badass tune, man. Badass.
The drummer they got is.
Facade Dave, you know that song or no? Mental Hopscotch? No? Yeah. Oh, badass tune.
I actually got to hang out with Dale for a while, and after the show, I had a couple of beers, and I decided to pretty much dissect the music of Missing Persons to her, and she was very
I never had anybody but quite put it to me that way.
Right, like I don't know, I did a verbal thesis on the music of Missing Persons.
What did you say in a nutshell? I'm just curious.
Basically what I said, a lot of what their sound and their music meanings were to me reflects on how we tend to present our own music, where the music itself, there may be a little bit of a happy vibe to it, but the words are very deep.
Right.
And so I'm sitting on the couch talking to Dale Bozzio, and I'm a little drunk, and I'm like, it's a very upbeat new wave sound, but you're saying, what are words for? Because no one listens anymore. I was seriously talking to her like that.
Very true.
And I was like, that's such a universal truth. And I was going off, and she was just like, thank you, darling.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But, she was so cool and so gracious. And
so what's your skeleton, Colette?
Oh my God, my skeleton is that I used to do musical theater.
Does that constitute as a skeleton?
It does. I think it does. Absolutely. I used to do musical theater. I went to a performing arts school for musical theater and tap danced and stuff. And I was in Guys and Dolls in Oklahoma. And when Kurt Cobain died, I didn't know who Nirvana really was. I didn't even know who. I knew who.
That's truly your skeleton.
I knew who Nirvana was, but when Kurt Cobain died, I was like, who's Kurt Cobain? I didn't know. I didn't follow that music at all.
So you were into it then, dance and theater.
I was into musical theater, yes.
Colette?
Wow, so you've come a long way in a short while.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colette. What's new? Anything coming up? Any announcements? Any plugs? Any upcoming gigs?
Basically, we're still working on the tour schedule. We're not touring till November, but we're going to be in Holland.
Well, if you need an opening act and you
want to come to Holland with us,
in your suitcase, I would love I have a passport.
Do you mind couch
surfing?
Who's going to
do the show if you go?
I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll go from Thursday to Tuesday.
There you go. You got it.
I won't miss a Wednesday. I'm committed to
basically we're gonna start officially.
The show you love to hate.
Oh yeah.
By the way, you guys are getting a preview on the Hey Ya video because it has not officially been released yet.
Wow.
So
premiere video.
This is the premiere.
You hear that?
Premiere.
You hear that? All you fans out
there. It's going to be up on YouTube.
Well, it will from this show.
Yeah, but we're going to be doing a real official release in a few weeks.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much,
Colette. You have
by.
evolved, and we wrote this song just for you.
And thanks so much for coming on RewBee's World.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
We'll see you in a minute.
Cool.
Slipping out again.